Imagine a boy with spiky orange hair who possesses a terrifying localized power. When a sweet old lady taps his shoulder to ask for directions to the post office, he does not hesitate. He locks eyes with her and rigidly points a finger directly to his left. Trusting his absolute confidence, she turns and heads off in that exact direction. Exactly 10 seconds later, the consequences arrive. A high-speed tidal wave of crumpled cars, a confused marching band, and panicking pigeons erupts back into frame from the exact direction she walked. The old lady crawls back into view completely disheveled and covered in soot. Meanwhile, the boy remains perfectly static, smiling, his fingers still pointing confidently to the left. Every finger point triggers an immediate physical rejection of the laws of physics. A simple walk to the post office becomes a localized explosion of traffic and poultry. The problem quickly scales up to local commerce. A frantic delivery driver pulls up to the sidewalk, holding a package and begging the boy for the quickest route to a residential address. Following the boy's gesture, the driver speeds away, only to slam on his brakes inside the gates of the city zoo. By pure coincidence, his cargo is a large crate of bananas. The issue is that the boy directed him straight into the lion enclosure, triggering a high-speed, terrified sprint back to the delivery van. Next, cultural institutions fall to the anomaly. A tourist unfolds a massive paper map and asks our boy how to get to the local art museum. Guided by a sharp point to the right, the tourist marches through a set of double doors and steps straight into a formal wedding ceremony. Completely failing to read the room, the tourist treats the kissing bride and groom as an interactive performance piece, snapping aggressive flash photos until the bridal party physically tackles him. A misplaced crate and a ruined ceremony prove that even the simplest social routines collapse when they are guided by total, unfounded certainty. The stakes escalate when the boy's logic is introduced to citywide technology. A tech worker hands him an unreleased GPS device to test its navigation algorithms. This animated diagram of the city grid illustrates what happens when the boy programs the device by pointing abstractly up and to the left. The grid flashes red as every car node simultaneously executes a U-turn directly into oncoming traffic. In the real world, this translates to absolute citywide gridlock. Vehicles across the entire map smash into each other, compressing together like brightly colored accordions. Desperate to regain control, law enforcement sets up a road diversion. An exhausted officer hands the boy a glowing traffic wand to manually guide the remaining drivers. The boy accepts the wand and immediately starts waving it in wild, overlapping loops, overriding all intended traffic laws. The legal system breaks down entirely. Every emergency vehicle on the scene, including the police cruisers and a massive fire truck, throws it into reverse and begins rapidly scaling impossible pedestrian obstacles. A broken node of logic, when plugged into centralized technological and emergency networks, multiplies a local disaster into a systemic collapse. The chaos eventually reaches the absolute top of the chain of command. The city mayor storms down to the street, furious, demanding the boy stop, and then instinctively asks him for directions back to his own mayoral office. The boy smiles broadly and points straight down a single, entirely unobstructed hallway. The mayor follows the finger and gets hopelessly lost. Hours pass. We see the chief executive crawling through dusty air vents, growing a ragged floor-length beard inside his own building. With the city completely paralyzed, the boy decides it is time to navigate himself back home. He confidently follows his own internal compass, marching right out of the city limits and into a neighboring metropolis that is currently engulfed in flames. There, he bumps into a boy in a green shirt with the exact same spiky hair. This mirror image has caused identical regional destruction using the exact same confident pointing. Recognizing their shared talent, they instantly become best friends. By following his own bad advice, the boy has successfully navigated himself into a second city, undergoing the same breakdown he started in the first. Seeking a way out of the destruction, the boy decides to finally rely on outside technology. When a pedestrian asks for directions, he pulls out a brand new boxed GPS device. The logo on the back of the device reveals the fatal flaw. It was manufactured by the exact same tech company whose network he destroyed hours earlier. The compromised screen glitches wildly, sputtering sparks before displaying an illogical destination icon, a smiling monkey. Trusting the broken machine, the boy and his new twin confidently point off-screen in perfect unison. In a flash, both boys and the pedestrian are teleported directly inside the zoo's monkey enclosure. Sitting right in front of them is a massive gorilla, casually wearing the delivery driver's hat. The broken GPS sends him right back to the zoo. Even with a screen in his hand, every direction leads back to the very chaos he helped create.